Hi, are you looking for a delicious cinnamon raisin bread recipe? Then look no further. Cinnamon raisin bread is one of our all-time favorite bread recipes, and we hope that you will enjoy this recipe just as much as we do. Let's get started. Okay, so first we're going to boil some water, and you're going to put a cup of raisins in a bowl, and we're going to take some boiled water, and we're just going to pour it over the top of the raisins. So we're going to let the raisins soak for 10 to 15 minutes, and this helps ensure that the raisins are nice and moist and don't dry out the dough when baking. While the raisins are soaking, we're just going to take a 1/4 cup of butter and just melt it in the microwave and set it aside. Okay, so next we're going to get our stand mixer, and we're going to take 3½ cups and just put that in there. We're going to put some salt in here. 1 packet of this rapid rise instant yeast. We're going to add our granulated sugar. And remember, these recipes, ingredients, and measurements will be in the description box down below. We're going to add our light brown sugar. And we're going to add some ground cinnamon. Okay, and we're just going to give this a good whisk together. Next, we're going to add in 2 eggs. And we're going to add in our cooled off melted butter. And we're going to go ahead and cut on our mixer. And while that's mixing, we're going to slowly add in our whole milk. You need to scrape off some of this here. Kind of get the sides. And we're just going to let this mix for an extra 2 to 3 minutes. And while that's mixing, we're going to take our raisins and just dump the water out of them as much as you can. And we're just going to take a paper towel and kind of blot them dry. Okay, and they're all blotted dry. And please make sure you try this step because I believe it makes all the difference in the raisins and the raisin bread, cinnamon raisin bread. Now we're going to put the raisins in the dough. And we're going to mix this for additional, just until the raisins are 15 seconds, just until the raisins are incorporated. And after you're done mixing, the dough will be a little bit sticky and wet, but we're going to go ahead and transfer this to our glass bowl. Just going to use this spatula here. Push it on in there. Once the dough is transferred, we're going to cover it. I'm going to let it rise for 1.5 hours or until it's doubled in size. I usually like to just set mine on a warm preheated stove. Okay, so after the dough has rose for 1.5 hours, we're going to lightly flour our surface because we're going to be stretching out the dough. But first, I want to go ahead and get the mixture, cinnamon mixture. We're going to mix this first so we can have it already ready. So 5 tablespoons of light brown sugar. We're going to take our cinnamon, and we're going to have like 2 to 3 tablespoons of softened butter as well. And just make sure it's softened. And you can set that in a separate bowl on the side. And this will be used for the cinnamon swirl. We're going to just going to kind of poof this down a bit. I'm going to scrape the sides. Just kind of work the side a little. And we're going to scoop this out onto our lightly floured surface. And I'm going to lightly flour my hands. And I'm just going to use my hands and stretch this out. It's going to be like about 12 inches long and about 8 to 9 inches wide. When you're all done with it, it should be able to fit into your bread pan. You might have to kind of dust your hands with flour a couple times because it is a little sticky. Okay, so after the dough is stretched out, we're going to take our softened butter and we're just going to spread this all over. And we're going to, on the sides, like that, we're going to leave about 1/2 inch, except for the edge that's closest to us. this you can go ahead and go all the way on this end that's closest to you. Okay, and after you have spread the butter, we're going to go ahead and sprinkle the cinnamon swirl. And remember to leave on the other 3 opposite edges that's not closest to you about ½ inch. Okay, so after we have spreaded the cinnamon sugar, we're going to take it and we're going to roll it. And you're going to do about 4 to 6, about 4 to 5, 4 to 6 of these rolls. And you're going to just pinch the sides on each end after you rolled it. And we're going to fold this in. And it should fit into your dough pan. And now we're going to let this rise for about an hour or until it doubles in size. Okay, so after it's done, it's double rising. We let this rise for an hour, additional hour. And we're going to cover this with foil for the first 20 minutes on 350 degrees. So that way the top of the bread doesn't brown too fast. Because it tends, with raisin bread, and other breads, it can tend to brown too fast. And you don't want that. And then we're going to take the foil off after the 20 minutes and cook it the rest of the way for an additional 20-25 minutes or until the internal temperature is 190 to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, and after it's done cooking, and we cook the cinnamon raisin bread for about 45 minutes, 350 degrees, and we're going to let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes, and we're going to loosen the sides. And we're going to take it and just going to take it out of the pan, and we're going to let the raisin bread cool for about a few hours. All right, so after it's cool, we're going to go ahead and slice into it and see how this turned out. I'm going to cut off the edges because I don't really typically like edge pieces. I'm picky like that. Look at that. Nice and moist. This came out really well. You see the nice swirls, the raisins. All right, and we cut slices, and you see the swirls and the raisins are nice and plump. The bread's nice and soft. We have our side of apple butter. This pairs well with apple butter. All right, and if this video was at all helpful to you, we ask that you go ahead and press that thumbs up button. Also, let us know if you're going to try this cinnamon raisin bread recipe down below in the comments. Let us know how you like it. Don't forget to check out our banana nut bread recipe or our apple cinnamon swirl loaf over here.